Welcome back to Senior Care Today, Life Programs of Southwestern Pennsylvania. Right now, let's welcome Amy Farrell Olson, Rehabilitation Manager, who's going to talk about physical, occupational, and nutritional therapies for senior care. We all need those. It's so nice to have you, Amy.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Well, let's talk about then the therapies that are offered. We obviously mentioned a couple. What do you have available in the life programs?
In the life programs, we do have physical and occupational therapy, as you mentioned, and speech therapy. We offer wellness programs and also massage therapy.
So when you talk about all of those, how involved do they get, the speech therapies? Maybe get a little more specific about how they help those who are participating.
Sure. Therapy plays a key role in the life programs. Physical therapy works on things such as home assessments, and occupational therapy works on those home assessments. They recommend modifications as needed, equipment is needed. Speech therapy works on things as memory, swallowing, addresses diet concerns. They play a key role.
What about the role of rehab in the life programs?
Sure. Rehab is, we have a center at 4 centers, and we have a therapy room there. So we do therapy in the center, but we also play a large part in the homes. We do go into the homes and train caregivers and things as needed, make recommendations for equipment, adaptive equipment.
Tell us, I'm sure you have many, but maybe 1 or 2 of your favorite success stories out there.
We do have a lot of success stories. I'm going to mention Roger. He's one of our participants, and he's a Steeler fan. He had season tickets since the 1980s. But in the 1970s, he had a cervical fracture in the neck, and then another neck injury in the 80s and in 2001. And Roger was diagnosed as an incomplete quadriplegic, which meant he had weakness in all 4 of his limbs. Roger developed cancer and a serious infection, and he was hospitalized in May of 2016. Roger had therapy in the nursing home, and his therapy was completed, but Roger was still determined to get home. So that's when the life program stepped in. And we accepted Roger in August of 2016, and Roger in September of 2016 started his therapy with life care, with home care, his home care services. He also was able to go to his first Steeler game in 35 years on Christmas Day when his family surprised him with tickets.
That is a success story. That's cool. Wonderful. Yep. And again, there's so much that goes into, and you know, as we age, there are many different things that we're going to face. I mean, obviously, as the body kind of, you know, it's kind of letting go, saying, I'm sort of tired. But there are ways that these therapies are obviously helping people. And how else does it help them as they are going through this process in their life?
Well, it gives them the support. It gives the caregiver support. We do stress wellness, wellness programs. The therapy team's very committed to meet the participant where they're at. They take into account their medical status, their functional status, their goals, their hopes, and their dreams, and works with those people to get them home and to keep them home and what they need.
What kind of transformation do you see from people who become participants from before and the after? Obviously, Roger is an amazing success story, but just in general, how would you describe what you see on a daily basis?
I see such quality of life. I see participants who are so happy that they're home, and whatever level they're at, if they're walking, if they're using a walker, if they're in a wheelchair, if they're in a power wheelchair, whatever level they're at, they're accommodated for in rehab and with the services that we can offer. So it's exciting to see that we accommodate all levels of care.
It must be wonderful to see that transformation from when they come to you and then when you are able to help them to the point, you know, maybe not everybody to Roger's extent, but still be able to see the level of wellness and the you know, maybe depression is gone. That kind of thing must be a really good feeling.
It is. It really is to see people what their hopes and dreams are. I'm very proud of the rehab team and the life participants. They're amazing, the life participants we serve.
How does rehab promote wellness within the community as a whole?
Well, physical therapy may work on strength and balance to help a participant with their safety and ability to go out to eat, to go to the doctors, to go shopping. They may train someone how to use a rollator. That's the walker with the 4 wheels and the seat. And then they would have a seat if they're tired or fatigued. Occupational therapy, they could go in the community and teach fall prevention. They do that in the center also. They teach people how to use adaptive equipment. And speech therapy also, just working on wellness, working on communication board, maybe for someone who's hearing impaired or can't speak.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us today, Amy.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate you letting everybody know about the LIFE programs. Coming up next, Richard DiTomaso and Dr. Kalpana Char will discuss home care. That's all next when Senior Care Today LIFE programs of Southwestern Pennsylvania continues.